Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. On the mound for this one, Steven Matz. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Ground ball left side. Arenado to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Big time power. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First offering misses the mark. Outside. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
For a strike. Now it's 3-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. He powers that one out to left, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This guy has turned into a beast. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Oh, 0-2 now. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Next offering is outside. And that one is lifted in the air. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball. No strike.
Ohtani, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yepes gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one inside, and it's 1-0. And that's in the dirt.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
To the right side. To first. Out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and getting the call here, Griffin Canning. What do you have on him, Siggy?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. The pitch. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it. Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Canning, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. He makes the grab, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Chris, Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. There's the strike.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Redbirds down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the veteran first baseman, Brandon Drury. The pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe. Urshela steps in. And that's in there for strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Swings over the top of that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
0-2 now. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Drury gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering way off the plate. On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Edman, on to Goldschmidt. That's two. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. And first offering is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and fires. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
One strike.
That's to third. Tosses across to first. And that is that. Angels leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, Singy, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. Ball and a strike. And another ball.
Well, he's one of those players, if you're on the opposing team, you essentially say, don't hit it to third. Don't even try to bunt it to third because you're going to be out. He is that prolific as a third baseman.
And the right-hander deals. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Nolan Gorman. In the air, out towards right center. Trout settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting six. No left fielder.
And now it's Juan Yepez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on. When you're
runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So one out with two aboard. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's a slider for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And he deals. And there's a ball. Lars Nootbaar in the on-deck circle. Arenado, the lead runner at second. Yepes over at first with one away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Up and in, and that's ball one. And that one upstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. First offering misses the mark.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
One out, base is full. And that one lifted in the air center field. Trout makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Tommy Edman. Went down on strikes his first time through. That misses the zone. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals, gets a piece, and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the righty deals. That's ripped into the outfield. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. One runs in, another comes in to score, and it's 3-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So up next, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. The 1-0. That one is upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And now 2 balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We play 2 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Angels 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
They say it went.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Oh, 0-2 now. Ball 1 there. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Trout, the solo homer his first time. On the corner for a strike. Trout patrolling center field, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And now the lefty. Ground ball to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Good eye right there. Ohtani, a former MVP, hitting third in the lineup, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Trout on the move. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And there's the strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Trout, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to short. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Next pitch is outside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The 2-1. Now it's Rendon. Swing and a high fly ball. That's well hit. Left field. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1. Not in time. He's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. So in now for the Angels, Hunter Renfroe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. And now it's even up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one way outside. 2 balls and a strike. And now it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
Brandon Drury on deck for the Angels. In the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Angels get 1 on this double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Canning back to work. Line drive. Renfroe hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Singled and scored his first time. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And the 1-0.
No.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 3.
There's a strike. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Gorman goes 6'1", 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Arenado at first, one gone. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Got him. 2 down. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now it's going to be Juan Yepez.
Outside.
Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Yepez, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The pitch. In the air, left side. Ward drifts towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. The Cards leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Drury. Here comes a pitch. Drury checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. The lefty to 1-0. Line drive. Caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Urshela takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is inside. Now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
3-1 now. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one ripped. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And delivers outside. In the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The pitch. That misses. And that's ball 3. Up the middle, Edman on the run, sent it over to first. Third out. Angels held in check, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a good eye there. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And a strike in there.
Full count.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 21.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And that's a little high.
1 ball, no strike.
O'Neill gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ivan Herrera now at the plate. Flied out to center in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. O'Neill flies around third. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
That's 3 singles in a row. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. And it goes just foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
No strike.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
First and second, one out. And here is Paul Goldschmidt. And that's in there for strike one. And the 0-1.
Off the plate.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Kicks and deals. Liner, base hit. Pereira rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores. It's 6-2.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Ryan Tepera.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Good eye in that spot. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. Next one misses. Now 2-2. You know, in the offseason, he regularly plays wiffle ball with his brothers and cousins. He contacted his bat company. He's an Old Hickory guy and ordered his model in a wiffle ball bat. Old Hickory model 28 NA-wiffle, and it's got his name on it.
Well, that's a guy that just loves playing the game. I mean, playing wiffle ball in the offseason just tells you how much he grinds.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Nolan Gorman. And that one fouled off. Donovan at second. Goldie at first. 2 out of the inning. Just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. just off the inside edge. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. Smash to the left side. They get the force, and that is that. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Angels 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Puts it away for the out.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. In there, and it's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And the Angels are gone in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up for St. Louis, Juan Yepez. And a pitch. And that one is inside ball 1.
You know, these Cards putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-1. Yepez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
O'Neill in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ward makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Got one close, rule the ball, and that is ball 1. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So man aboard. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That one's in there, 0-1. The 0-1. That one missed.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. The pitch. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Brandon Drury to the plate. 1 for 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here's Ohtani flying around third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Gio Urshela. First offering misses the mark.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2-1 now. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, but no advance from the runners. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Steven Matz out of the game. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jake Woodford.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Can't get too big here, Boog, with the bases loaded.
Rendon on third. Drury over at second. Urshela at first. One gone. Pitch misses there. Ball 3. And the right-hander deals. And that one gets down. Fair ball. One runs in. Nootbaar fires it to the plate. Safe. And it's a one-run game.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And a base hit on a line. Here comes Urshela around third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. That ties it up at 6.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So the batting order turns over. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runners are at the corners. One away. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Squeeze attempt misses. Now they tag him for the out. And wow, either someone missed the sign completely or he just tried to steal home. The 1-1.
2-1.
Good eye right there. Mike Trout in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Base hit into right center. O'Hoppe headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score. And it's a 7-6 game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Woodford checks the runner, and he's back safely.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. First offering misses the mark. Well, Singy, Mike Trout, the resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best position players ever. Foul ball there.
Yeah, Mike Trout, since the day he got to the big leagues, a superstar. And it's been amazing to watch because earlier in his career, you figured he would taper off some. He wouldn't be a top 3 finisher in the MVP. Remember, several years he was finishing behind Miguel Cabrera, and then just emerged as the guy. And incredible to see what he's done over all these years.
The 2-1. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
2-2.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 7 and the Cardinals 6. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Herrera, 22 years old, and he was born in Panama. And a pitch.
Yeah.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
No ball.
0-1. In the air, right side. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Snags it on the run. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That pitch gets the inside corner. That is strike 2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The pitch stays alive. Kicks and fires. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
1-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Donovan in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
1-0.
The other way. It gets down. Base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down.
New pitcher from the pen, Jaime Barria.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
No,
First offering, and it just misses. Edman on second. Donovan over at first with one away. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Cut off. Now a throw home. Safe at the plate. It's now 8-7. One out, runner at second. And next is the Cardinals' four-hitter, Nolan Arenado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second here, one gone. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two. Lined, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One away, runners at first and third. Nolan Gorman digs in now. Ball one, no strikes. Left-hand batter waits. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Chases that one out of the zone. And there are 2 down.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone. And then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Yepes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. They say you win. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. 2-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 8-7. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Genesis Cabrera. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite. And he deals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. In for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Bullpen activity starting up now. Chris Rodriguez appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Ball one low. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a slow roller. Edman whips it across, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Giovanni Gallegos up and throwing. Basevich, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-1. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Next pitch inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Brandon Drury up next for the Angels. The pitch. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here. Hunter Renfroe hits one out. His 4th home run of the season. It's 8-8.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now, Brandon Drury. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and it's even up.
That's the ball.
And here it comes. And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And down on strikes he goes, and the inning is over. Angels get one with a solo homer. All even now at 8 apiece. Back after this on the show. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Suarez.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. That's strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. And now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And a foul ball left side.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Trying to bunt his way on. And he picks it up in foul territory. Next one just misses. And it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Out number 2.
Up next to the Cardinals, the catcher,
Ivan Herrera will hit next. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground to the left. And the inning is over. And down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains at 8 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Stratton.
number 30, Chris Stratton.
Gio Urshela to the plate.
The shortstop,
And a pitch. And that one is inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Foul ball. And a count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. And that's in there for strike one. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
They say it went.
No ball. One strike.
Pitch misses. And 1-1.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 1-2.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in St. Louis, and now Tommy Edman.
The shortstop.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball.
Let's get here late.
Late swing, fouled off. Liner snagged it first.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
First pitch, and he just misses.
One ball. No strike.
Yeah, that's too high.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
A wind and a pitch. That catches the top part of the zone. Now 2-1. They say it went.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Paul Goldschmidt in the St. Louis on deck circle. Three-two now. Got it by him for the K.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. And the slider just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering upstairs. Nolan Arenado, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And this remains an 8-all tie. And welcome back. We go to the 9th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. The right-hander back to work. Check swing, no appeal. And that's ball 1. That one fouled off. The pitch. And that's a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. Got him! Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So up next, Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that one pulled foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit for the Angels. In there, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than gets ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. They say you win. And it is 2-1. And now the lefty. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Out to center. Trout is there. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nolan.
And now the DH, Nolan Gorman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. Out there to center. Trout settles under it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
The left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Juan Yepez. That one's in there, 0-1. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, here's the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Sack bunt towards third. In plenty of time to first. One away in the top half of the 10th.
The right fielder, number 12,
Hunter Renfroe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Flashed his power last time. Blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. And the righty deals. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Throw safe. And now the first baseman, Brandon Drury. out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And ball one.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. We're in extras here, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. Suarez back to work. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Misevich getting loose out there. Runner leads away at second. That one drifts inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Kicks and deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering is fouled back. That one hit to right. And it's caught for the out.
The right fielder, number 21.
So now a pinch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering as the pinch runner, Jose Fermin. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. In there at the knees, it's 0-1. Man at second. Swings through that.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Winning run stands at second. Pickoff throw. Fermin back in on a dive. And a pitch. This one popped up. Rengifo racing, makes the catch. Here's the catcher to hit, Ivan Herrera. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Splits the plate, strike one. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Here's the 0-2. And misses inside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Man on second, 2 down. Popped in the air, left field. Ward makes the catch, and that is that. Staying in the game on defense, Dylan Carlson. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Anthony Misevich comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now into the ball game on defense, Alec Burleson. He'll be out in left field. So digging in, Gio Urshela. A strikeout and a walk.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually tried for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. And here it comes. Swings and misses. 0-1. Kicks and fires. Runner takes off. Popped up. Arenado puts it away. And there's one away. Throw behind the runner. And they've got him doubled off. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. A switch hitter batting right.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Yep. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him. New pitcher now, Chris Rodriguez.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Edman. The pitch. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
That one outside, 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a pitch. That one misses. Now 2-0.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Winning run at third, one down. Lined, and that's a base hit. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cardinals walk it off in the 11th.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And the final here today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.